Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Venus retrograde and its influence on relationships and how the attitude towards marriage relationships can be a bit complex. And this is part of the Retrograde Planet series. Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton. I'm talking about Venus retrograde in the natal chart and the Vedic astrology viewpoint on it, how it affects relationships, your attitude to relationships. And it's not that Venus retrograde will not give you marriage or relationship, but it's how you think about them and how you adjust to relationships. That is the main aspect of Venus retrograde. This is part of a bigger retrograde planet series. So please look at it. I have put a link on about it so you can see it. So let's get back to our subject. So Venus is retrograde in your chart. It's quite rare to have Venus retrograde because Venus retrogrades once every 2 years, and it will retrograde for 40 days. And it will, usually it is in the same sign. Sometimes it will retrograde back to the other sign. That, of course, every time the retrograde is different. So that is why, as part of this channel, I talk about the retrograde energies as well. But so if you have Venus retrograde in your chart, the main karaka for Venus is marriage. And so marriage, relationships, and marriage to me is also long-term relationships. Other things that we can look for Venus as karaka is the womanliness, as a woman, how you feel about your femininity. And then we can look at it in luxury. Venus is luxury, Venus is finance. These are the things that you think about Venus in, and it would affect the retrograde energy in your chart. So remember that the main aspect of Venus is that it is the attitude to these issues become complicated. Now, Venus retrograde in a man's chart is very complex because in a man's chart, Venus is karaka for wife, and Venus is karaka for marriage. So two aspects of marriage get affected, and how the men view the women and their attitude. Sometimes it can be over expressive or totally walk away from women and not want to have a relationship with them. And then also, what is the conventionality of marriage? How do you view it? How well you are willing to adjust with it? Sometimes you'll see Venus retrograde people with lot of, very serious about marriage, or the opposite, where they hide themselves away and they are reluctant to get married or reluctant to commit, because underlying is the whole attitude to the idea. And this is whether you're a man or a woman regarding marriage. But I think that for men to have Venus retrograde is that whole institution, how they view marriage, how they view women in their life. So it is more complex, and you would need to study that and understand how it affects you. That is the key factor. As I said, that it is quite rare to have Venus retrograde in your chart. So that is an important thing to note. Then the second karaka for Venus is finance, money. The strength of Venus is what gives you all the yogas, the Lakshmi yoga, the Vedhana yogas. They're all connected to how strong Venus is. So if it is strong in retrograde, it's not going to deny you wealth. It can give you a lot of wealth, but again, how you feel about it. You may be hiding all your money away. You may be over-expressing it, wanting everybody to know that you have a lot of money because you feel people don't understand your qualities. Then Venus is also karaka for luxury and comfort, and definitely with a retrograde Venus, then you are looking for that. What is it? Looking for comfort, looking for a luxury aspect there. And I think one important karaka that we all forget about Venus is that Venus is the significator of the guru as well. It is as Shukracharya, who's the sage connected to Venus. He is the deity to the demons, and they are demons in the sense you can say that Venus is trying to control and manage your inner demons. He's trying to work with the negative qualities that are there, and its retrogression can make you feel a different attitude towards your negative qualities. Sometimes not able to deal with them because you're firstly struggling with the Venus as well. So some of your negative, darker qualities can come out more rather than less. So it is important to think about it and think how, Venus will help you to find that pureness within you and to calm the difficult energies as well. And then retrograde Venus exalted, it's even more powerful. But it's good in the chart, but it is still, I always think with retrograde when I'm looking at clients' charts or students' charts is there's something unusual about this. Venus in Pisces will be highly creative. People will think outside the box. So this can give a beautiful energy for you that you are thinking outside the box. You're being very creative, but there can be a lack of confidence in your own creativity. So you are over-expressing it or under-expressing it. So you need to work with the balance in the creative element. Now, Venus in Virgo, this is a sign of business and a super analytical person. You can be a great perfectionist and be careful not to overdo it. You question and women in your life, you question your own, if you're a woman, your own femininity. If you are a man, you want such a perfect wife and you're all the time thinking. And you see, retrograde also can make you repeat thinker situations. So you keep on indulging in that analytical. It's not necessarily negative, because if that analysis, say, is for beauty or for creativity, or you are, editing a book, or you are making a painting, it's very good. But when it's put onto humans, whether it's for yourself or others, it can become a super critical situation, and you are then going over and over it again. So not able to let go. So that is the thing that you are need to work with. So it is important that if you have Venus retrograde, is to understand these qualities. You see, it's to appreciate who you are, because you can't change your Venus to go direct. You have to understand that maybe you're not thinking conventionally regarding marriage. Now, if somebody wants you to have a conventional marriage, that is not going to suit you. As a woman, you have a different idea about yourself. So how to deal with that? And especially in women's chart, I've seen when they have Venus retrograde, they don't know how to express themselves. So sometimes they'll be over jeweled up, over decorated, sometimes totally the other way, that there's no jewelry, no makeup, nothing. So that aspect is important to see as well. So thank you very much again, and check out my website, and do remember to subscribe, and also listen to all the other videos that I've done in this Retrograde Planet series. And I forgot the question and answers. Do keep on sending me any questions you have. I'll take a few of them at the end of the series. I will have a question and answer video, and you can listen to your answers.